Wait, turn yours on first before you hit. I think that makes a difference.
You think it makes a difference?
Yeah, I think so. You might want to hit stop and start.
Stop and start, you think?
Yeah.
You don't think it'll connect? I think it's
I love how you
connected.
take risks with this.
Good. We're taking a risk. We're blue light, buddy. We're back.
All right, we're back.
Episode 19 here, Tough Times. I mean, we're probably going to play the intro that we already shot because this is our second time shooting this episode now. Luckily, we didn't get too far into the episode before we realized that the receiver for the microphones had cut out. But now
Classic
we're back.
Tough Time.
Yeah, classic Tough Times episode moment.
So we were talking about something big happened.
I barely remember what we were talking about. We were on a flow of an episode.
We were on
and
a
now
flow,
you guys got to deal with the shifty second version of the show that we had
actually,
a flow
wait.
on.
First of all, we have to introduce where we're at.
Oh yeah, we're at my childhood home here. This is great. I grew up here since I was 4, I think. I've been here.
Great seats. I think
Maddie
you should
spent her entire life here. Yeah.
I think you should get these seats in your home. It'd be nice.
Yeah,
addition
I mean,
to the
I would love
studio.
to get seats like this right now, but we're dealing with flood cleanup. Yeah.
Heavy
Bridgeport
flooding
strong,
in Ryan's
yeah.
area.
We had a huge flood down there. Hurricane Ida came through, put the hand of God on us all, and then now we're just rebuilding.
No, but you gotta tell them more because it was like there was a safety squad
All right,
on boats.
so I'll tell you the whole story of the flood really quick.
Were you there
Just
for
a
the
quick
safety
run-through.
squad?
Here's what happened, Misbah. I got a text around 10:47 at night on Thursday. Somebody in the city was like, "Hey, you want to hang out?" I was like, "Sure. Let me come on out." Towards near you were, right?
Yeah.
So I was like, "Sure, let me slide on out." So I slid on out there, and by the time I got there, I mean, like it took forever to get there because the roads are all blocked and whatnot. I got there, hung out for a little bit. I think I had a glass of wine out there, and then I just left. Right? I was like, I should get back before it gets too bad. So I drove all the way home, and as I'm pulling back into Bridgeport, the whole street's blocked off. And I pull up, and the cop's looking at me like, "Where's this guy going?" And he was just like, "Yeah." He was looking at me like, "What are you doing, buddy?" He's like, "Why are you driving around?"
It said
this
local
late at night?"
traffic today.
Yeah, and it wasn't even raining that bad. It didn't seem like it was raining that bad. It didn't even seem like it was raining at all, actually.
When it was flooding?
Yeah. There was tons of water there.
That's how it was in my
through
area.
the
It didn't
street,
seem
though.
like it, yeah.
So I started to walk towards... I parked in the police parking lot and walked towards my house, right?
That's bold.
I get to... Yeah. Well, I was bugging out because like I was like, man, I don't know. I have valuables over there.
Oh, yeah.
You know? Like my laptop's over there. A lot of stuff's over there. So I get over there. The sidewalks are dry still. But the whole street, it's like a flowing river.
That's about a foot.
Yeah, it's about a foot. And then I was thinking to myself, like, all right, what to do? And now, like, a lot's going on at this time. Like, you're seeing people evacuate their houses. Then you got a guy standing on top of somebody's car yelling, "Everybody get out of their houses," you know? It's like some people are calm, some people are panicking, some people are still asleep. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Especially my house. Everybody in my house was asleep. I walk in, I'm like Paul Revere knocking on doors, man. I'm like, bop, 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 bop. Everybody get up, everybody get up. And, like, we're jokesters in my house. So, like, yeah, we mess around a lot. So, like, sometimes you'll just be sleeping at 9 a.m. in the morning, and somebody will come up and just start banging on your door, like...
Ryan told me they do this randomly when someone's in the bathroom.
Oftentimes, yeah. It happens all the time. Like,
start banging on the
yeah,
door.
it's when you're most vulnerable, you know? You're like,
yeah, of course.
Yeah, and you're just like, man, that shocked me. You know, it scares you a little bit. It puts
You
fear
say it
in
like
you.
that's the perfect reasoning. You're like, yeah, of course.
Yeah, it puts a little fear in you. You know, it's like everything's not secure as it is.
Yeah, you're training for situations like this when
You never know,
Ida
yeah.
comes
But
through.
now, when the situation actually came, it was like the boy who cried wolf because nobody believed me.
What do you mean? Oh,
Like,
yeah.
nobody in the house believed me. They were like, "Dude, what are you doing?" I was like, "Dude, we got to evacuate. Everyone says we got to get out." And they were like, "What?"
Yeah, that's crazy. I almost like when I heard, I was like, really? That sounds really random that it got flooded in Bridgeport. But then I told you I texted my dad, right? Because he has rental properties. So I'm like, oh man, something always happens in these scenarios where like he's got to redo the house now. But yeah, he's like, no, we're good. But I heard Bridgeport had it really bad. I was like, oh, Ryan.
And it was great because then you hit me up like 5 days later and you were like, "Ryan, you all right over there?"
I asked about the fish. I'm like, how's your fish?
Yeah, no, I'm just kidding. He hit me
Ryan
up 3
forgot
days
about
later,
the
but,
fish.
yeah. No, I didn't forget about the fish. He's doing well. I actually just bought him a new tank. We were going to transfer him over to my dad's house tonight. That's why we're here. But I opted out of that. I said he looks pretty happy over there. Don't want to disturb him yet. Landlord's telling me we might get the power back on soon. So
Yeah,
until
that's
then,
kind of the other
Bridgeport's on
crazy
hold.
part.
I haven't been over there, and
There's no power still.
yeah, no
That's
power.
pretty wild.
It's tough out there. It's
Dude,
like,
there
I've been
was
complaining
video-
about being Amish this whole week.
How
No
about
power.
us like stopping by in your house to get like the mics and stuff?
Yeah, this
and
man must have told me to turn the light on like 4 or 5 times. We walk in, he's like, dude, why is it so dark in here, man? Yeah, why don't you open up some blinds in here, man?
You get to the top floor, it's like, why is it so hot up here? Turn the AC on.
Yeah, right. He's like, put the AC on.
Yeah, it was. It's tough. So nobody's living there except I guess the guy who somehow, which sounds really sketchy, by the way. That guy who connected.
Jimmy rigged the power on.
Jimmy rigged.
Yeah.
Well, I don't even know what that means.
I don't
but
know.
That sounds
Some
really,
guy named Jimmy. He rigged the power, I guess.
Yeah. Wait. So to the main line, which sounds like it could blow it.
What?
Doing that.
Right.
It sounds like something really bad could happen.
Yeah, something bad could happen.
Like,
there.
how are you even gonna get access to connecting it to the main?
I don't even know. It sounds like he had to do digging or something to get there.
And he told you guys, because that's kind of a weird thing
Of
to tell
course he told
everybody.
me.
Because now everyone knows that he has
Yeah.
power. He's a target. You know?
Yeah, I mean, you know how they find him?
Why?
They just wait till night
Yeah.
because the lights go on. No.
Well, good thing you're near a police station.
No, yeah. I mean, Bridgeport's been great. They've been helping us out a lot. People giving a lot of water, donations, and whatnot. It's
Oh
great.
yeah, you ate a community sandwich today,
Dude,
huh?
that was honestly, that was way out of my comfort zone. Stuff I never do. That's like on the top of the list right there. I mean, like bake sales. That's like along those lines. I don't trust bake sales. It's like, one, why are you choosing a bake sale to be your fundraiser? I mean, like you could just donate the money that you spend on the ingredients to make the stuff that you're selling.
True. Ryan is.
It's just like, and plus nobody knows
yeah.
what your kitchen looks like at home either. Like you're not
That's-
FDA approved to sell food,
Oh, of course not.
right?
Yeah.
It's like a loophole in selling cookies. Like if you really wanted to sell cookies and you're like, I'm not sure yet, you just have
It's
a bake
also
sale.
it's a tough scenario because it's disrespectful to turn it down, kinda, depending on who's
well, yeah,
giving it
most
to you.
people just buy them and just throw them out.
Oh,
That's what I would do.
yeah.
I mean,
But you
I don't
ate
know.
it today. You ingested
Yeah,
it.
today I don't know. This
Are you
lady
feeling
said
all right?
She said, "Hey, you want a sandwich?" She's like, "Hey, you want a sandwich?" She's like, "See, here's the thing. Over the past few days, Bridgeport has been offering food to you and whatnot, right?
Who?
The first night,
The
I'll tell
Yeah,
you.
who
I'll
in
tell you.
Bridgeport?
I'll tell you. He's been offering food. The first night, little Cicely sent 50 pizzas
wow.
down to the floods. Little Cicely, thank you. We got those pizzas. I had a few slices. If I didn't get a slice,
I've
you
never
wouldn't be getting a
had
shout
one,
out
but
right
it sounds
now.
good.
So it's very important that I got a slice. Thank you. And then day 2 comes around. Somebody donated some pasta. I don't know who it was from, but it was from another restaurant. I was like, wow, this is restaurant quality. This is great. Day 3 rolls around. We're cleaning up outside a little bit, and it's drizzling on us a little bit. And as we're cleaning up, the community was all together, and it was like me, it was like a Mexican dude, a black dude, and like an Indian dude. We're all standing in a circle.
The UN nation.
Yeah, pretty much the UN. We were standing in a circle, and this lady just walks up out of nowhere, and she just goes, "Does anybody want a McDouble?" And she had a giant bag of McDonald's, and I was like, "Oh my god, I think we're in a McDonald's commercial right now." I think about the diversity. I was like, "Wow, McDonald's really helping us bring the community together. We're rebuilding with McDonald's right now."
And honestly, that's a safer choice than the community food.
Of course. Now that brings you to day 4. I guess we ran out of funds, and it turns out, we're not getting enough support. As much as we were getting on day 1. Now
Yeah,
it's just coolers of like, there's no ice anymore. We're out of ice, but there's coolers of sandwiches.
Okay.
Like I didn't even know sandwiches had to be cool. I guess I get that, but like once the sandwich is pre-made, I thought the cooling process stopped.
No,
It makes its
I don't
journey
think
onto
so.
the lunch table, but I don't know. But anyway, there was a cooler full of sandwiches. Nobody had eaten them. And she was like, "You want a sandwich?" And I was like, "Sure." Me, prior to seeing these sandwiches, had thought these sandwiches are donated by some like local company, and I was like, "Oh, this would be a good sandwich." And what do you know? I was shocked. And she's like, "Go on, give it a try."
Gone.
I'm standing right there, right? So I popped it out of the bag and took a bite. I was like, "It's delicious." She's like, "You want any mayo on it?" I was like,
Oh,
"No."
you had to eat it in front of
She
her.
wanted me to take a bite, approve it.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's like that's
Yeah.
that's tough.
I was like really hoping she didn't make the sandwiches either because I saw her hands.
Oh yeah, that's like when I shook that guy who was sitting on the stoop. When I pulled up, I shook his
Yeah.
hand, and I was like, "Oh,
Yeah, we got inside. Miss was like, "Yo, man, should I wash my hands?" I was like, "Oh."
I did
I
say
was like,
that.
I don't know. Personally, I don't. I think it really builds a strong immune system in a time like this.
yeah." I mean, you survived the sandwich, I guess. So
Oh,
you're doing
Tough
well.
times, huh?
Oh yeah,
let's
let's
give it a shot.
let's
I mean,
do it.
like, it's crazy, man, huh? When I started the
is
show
crazy.
Tough Times, I didn't expect that, like, God would be like, hold my beer, Ryan. All right.
Gotta give this
put you
guy
through
some
some tough
material.
times. He killed my dog. He killed my basement, and now we're
yeah.
here.
What a month!
It's a rough month, man.
What a couple good episodes, huh?
The quality, the times are getting tougher.
Yeah.
The views are going up, maybe. I don't know.
That's
I haven't
true.
paid attention to the views because the views don't matter.
They don't.
No.
Yeah, but
everybody knows. Nobody watches The View. We know that. The View is a channel on
public television.
Yeah. Who watches the ABC? Right. Actually, watch ABC. I'm a Disney stockholder. Ooh. Shots are courtesy of Mr. Rinz. That's a good shot right there.
Yeah, that was good.
It's peach. It's very limited now.
What do you mean they don't make them?
Well, you can only get 2 bottles per person, I guess. That's what I'm being told.
Wait, what? There's a limit?
Yeah.
It's kind of like toilet paper.
Kind of, I guess.
When it was. Remember when it was like that?
Yeah.
That means a lot of people are buying it.
What did I say the other day?
That was smooth. That was good. I had some dark. I was at a wedding this weekend. I had some dark tequila.
Oh, yeah?
After beer.
Dark tequila?
Yeah, after a lot of Blue Moon.
What was it called?
I don't know. I mean, dark as in, like, it wasn't the clear kind.
Agave? Is it? I don't know. I don't know the differences.
Jose Cuervo.
Is that what you drank? Jose?
No, but that's the classic one, right? That. Excuse me. That's like that one and the. No, Patron's nice. Espolon. I like Espolon.
Espolon?
Yeah.
I like Avion.
That's water. Evian?
Avion.
Yeah, Evian.
No. Avion.
How about you calling
Evian?
mantra?
Mantra? Yeah, I don't want to mess with this guy's mantra.
Mess with your mantra.
Yeah, the mantra.
I like that. I like that.
What was wrong about it?
You didn't say mantra the first time. You said
right,
mantra.
Huh? Oh, yeah. This guy, Mr. Spelling Bee, is all about the articulation. He does one spelling bee, does well, wins an award, and now all of a sudden, this guy writes the book on it.
Oh, Ryan, clearly you weren't there when I didn't make the spelling bee. It was a disappointment. Very tough day.
Yeah, right? Long car ride home, huh? Like,
long
why couldn't
walk
you be
home,
like
Ryan.
Ganesh? He's like, your dad's just
boy.
mad at you.
It was a lot. Especially when it randomly comes on ESPN and it's like you're all sitting around the family.
ESPN, huh?
Yeah, that's where spelling bees are hosted.
Now, see, I know you didn't get on that stuff, but
yeah.
Did you have any friends from the church that were like really excelling that you were like, oh man, like your parents are always comparing them to you?
Oh yeah.
Like, Come on.
I had a cousin who got into Harvard.
Oh man, that's
That
game
was the
over
end
for
of it,
you.
yeah.
You were that's when he dropped the textbooks. You were like, I'm done.
Oh yeah, and it's not like he even went to Harvard. He just uses the clout that he got accepted by Harvard, but he didn't take him up on it.
Wow, because like that's like the most like that's what you have to do when you get to that level.
You pass the
Like,
test.
you're like, man, I really want to get into Harvard, but if they accept me, I'm good.
Right.
Like I don't need them. If Harvard needs me, I don't need them. That's what it works.
Because it is pretty expensive to go there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not like once you get in, that's just one part of it.
That's
then
how it is with that company, Goldman Sachs.
Yeah.
Like you get a job at Goldman Sachs, and then like usually within the first year, you're like, all right, don't need this place anymore.
Oh, they're the people who they hate working from home. They were the CEO.
Goldman Sachs said this?
Yeah, the CEO was like, oh, we got to get people back in. I don't know. He was really hating
I've heard
on.
a few CEOs take that stance, and then people just.
Well, it makes sense because it's the finance world, and they're very.
I love when they say that because they're just so disconnected from what's really going on.
It's kind of like stand-up,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
A little bit. It's kind of their own world. You got to watch Billions, man. That's where I learned.
Billions?
Yeah.
The show? You're plugging Billions again?
Again,
It's like
man.
5 episodes later, you're plugging Billions?
Oh, I'm not even going to bring this up because you want
He's
to
plugged it so many times. I think he's plugged it a billion times.
Yo, you know what you would like? Did I tell you about Bosch?
Bosch?
Yeah. Bosch on Amazon Prime.
Never heard of it.
Amazing show. It's about police and crime detectives, but it's like it's kind of talking a lot of cancel culture stuff within it, but it's really good. Like the guy who plays it, it's like a full-on crime thing, but it's like going through the past 6 years. It's Amazon's longest-running TV show.
It's Amazon's longest-running TV show, and I've never heard of this.
7 seasons.
Wow.
6 seasons, I think.
Man, imagine the pressure of that, huh?
But listen to this.
You're like, man, Bezos is watching.
Yeah, but they did so good. They ended it so smoothly where there's going to be a spin-off now of that show. And it's like everybody wants it
I hate the spin-off stuff nowadays, man.
I know.
Wait, you like the spin-off stuff?
I mean, it
gets
depends.
old, man. It's like, come on.
Like, if we had a spin-off where we had guests on Tough Times, I'd like that, but
Ooh,
like...
yeah, we're going to get there. We'll do that. That would
That's
be
a
fun.
spin-off,
That's a different type of
technically.
spin-off I'd like.
Yeah, so it depends, It depends who's doing it.
Yeah.
How's it going to be? But I don't know. What else is going on? How are we doing?
Oh, man, we ate at a fancy restaurant over the weekend. That was pretty cool.
Hey,
I ordered a burger, right?
Your light was blue, right?
What?
Your light was blue? I don't think it's blue anymore.
Yeah, it's green because we're rolling.
No, but it's red next to it.
It's red next to it?
Yeah, do you see that?
I'm a little colorblind, man.
You don't see that?
It looks green to me.
Yeah, but right next to it to the left.
Yeah.
There's a red button.
We'll shut off when we lose it.
Okay. All right. Let's keep it rolling.
Yeah.
What were you talking about?
Here we go. That's another moment I'd like to just highlight for a second here. Misbah trying to end another episode of Tough Times early, That's a tough time I have in this show, people. Just a little segment for me here.
I'm just trying to avoid having us record this 10 times.
You see, and oftentimes he uses the technology as a scapegoat here, but, I'm not going to let him do that to us, guys.
Yeah.
I'm not going to let it happen.
Where are we? I can't even see my vision.
Doesn't even matter where we're at. We just keep rolling.
All right, let's do it. What were you saying? You're talking about some sandwich or restaurant you went to?
We went to a restaurant. It was
Where?
like a fancy restaurant. It was
Here?
Like the 5 of us. No, all the people that were affected by the flood that lived in my house. Yeah.
Wait, where? Like around here, or you went?
Yeah, it was Seasons 52.
Oh, that's a nice place.
It's pretty nice, man. Yeah.
Dude, that's like a really nice place.
I know,
it's
like
pretty
crazy.
5-star.
It was weird in there, though. There's a lot of weird vibes there. Granted,
I knew people who worked there.
Great. Waitress was great. And a lot of other things were great there. But I ordered a burger, right?
Yeah.
And she warned me before I got the burger. She's like, "Do you know that this burger comes with no bun?"
Oh, it's like a healthy one.
It was called a
with
naked
salad
burger.
wrap.
Yeah, it was called a naked burger.
It's good, yeah, if you work out. You know.
It's good if you're a loser.
If you don't really like burgers.
Yeah, right? I was just like, I don't know. She was like, I was like, yeah, I'll just take the burger and fries. She was like, she just laughed, And I was like, what do you? She was like, oh, we actually don't do fries here either.
Yeah, it's kind of like a really nice restaurant. I feel like
it was really nice there.
You got to order salmon or something like that.
They ripped off a low company that I used to work for at school. I used
What
to
do you
work for
mean?
this company. It was a restaurant called Four Seasons, or it's called Seasons on Main. Yeah, and they would change their menu every season. That was their whole thing. And then out of nowhere, Seasons 52 came through and steamrolled them.
Yeah, they have great desserts. Shooters, you ever get that?
Dude, they were amazing.
Yeah.
The whole debate at the table was, we were all no on desserts. And she was like, they're mini. And, once she said mini, we were all sold.
And they bring it out in the 3-tiered
thing. She
thing.
brought the tier thing out, man. She brought that thing out. She wheeled that thing out, and she put it on the table, dropped it right there. And I was like, man.
What'd you eat? Which one did you
I was
have?
like, these look pretty good. And
You had
she
all of
ran
them?
through all the names. She ran through all the names. We didn't know the prices of any of these. And, the whole time I'm thinking, asking the table, I'm like, what do you guys think? Over or under $5? You think they're over or under $5?
I think so, right?
We were all thinking, I was like, yeah, for sure these are over $5. I was like, I'll take the over if anybody wants that action. I was like, I'll actually bet a shooter that these are over $5.
6.
Nobody took it. I was like, I bet they're $5.50 or 6. I was thinking 6 because everything on the menu is a flat number.
Yeah.
And
inflation.
Then what do you know? Yeah, I mean, what do you know? I got the pecan one too. Pecan.
Okay.
It was good. It had vanilla in it or something. You know me. Vanilla guy.
I know.
Yeah.
Do you have the cheesecake? Cheesecake's really good.
I wanted to try that one, but I was like, whatever. So I got it, right? And when the bill came, $3 a piece.
Oh, wow. Still?
Yeah, dude. I would have got 4 of them. I would have ordered a whole flight. I would have got 4 of them.
That's funny. You didn't ask how much they were. Yeah,
No,
it's a cheap move, I guess.
Because you're just
can't.
it's fine dining. It's
yeah.
from the episode
You're
of
I'm
SpongeBob.
supposed to be here.
Yeah, you're supposed to know. You act like you've been here before. You don't be asking prices. You're
They have a
whatever,
brownie
bring us
thing.
5 of these.
You have tried the brownie thing?
I didn't even get that far. I was just looking at the flight. She brought that flight over. I was sold.
Dude, that's so good. We should do an episode there. You think we do that?
Dude,
they have a piano player.
Dude, it's so funny that you said that because we were sitting there and I was with Mason and Slippy from Weekly Incon, and he said, "Yo, man, we should shoot an episode." I said, you can't. Misbah and I already said we're going to shoot an episode at a fancy restaurant. We've been planning this for weeks, months, years.
We were going to
right.
do it in a restaurant.
We sit at a fancy restaurant and shoot an episode, and when they come over and they tell us to stop, we'll just be like, okay. I mean, is this the Yelp review route you want to go?
Or is it audio only? Do we do audio only?
We're never going to do audio only. We want them to be a part of our tough time. Look at
This is a good angle.
It's a good angle. This is the end of the episode.
Where's your mic?
I don't have the mic because there's no mic hooked up.
Yeah, it did die. It did die on us. That's why we're back here separately.
Yep.
Giving a personal goodbye.
It's episode 19. Stay tuned. Like and subscribe. Justin was just telling me we got to edit this one well. I was opposed to what, man? Like, what's going on with the other ones? I mean, think they're all turning out pretty good.
This one's gonna turn out good because everything is good naturally. The lighting,
the lighting is really good out here.
Yeah, the candle.
We're at my childhood home. Welcome back. This is episode 19. Right?
I think so. Yeah, and we got a comfy seat too right here. You got to get this in your house.
Wonder which trash can is mine. Little post-flood. I would just take any one, call it a day. You're not gonna find yours.